Although October is the month for domestic violence awareness, this should not be just the only month that we think about it, that we talk about it, because domestic violence goes on every day. And I like how Vice President gave facts and statistics about domestic violence awareness. So even though we're not in a domestic violence situation, that is still our problem, because so many women are faced with this. They don't know how to get out. Their mental health is struggling. They're having issues with that. So it is definitely our problem.
I'm walking for mental health. I'm walking for domestic violence. I'm walking just to show my support, just to show that I care, just to show that you can rise above anything that has come your way when it comes to mental health, when it comes to suicide, when it comes to domestic violence. So in 1 year, over 10 million, y'all, hear me when I say this, 10 million people are affected by domestic violence every single year. And we know that domestic violence stems from people who have been dealing with mental health issues, who have dealt with childhood trauma, that have dealt with substance abuse from their parents, and all types of things.
I hope all is well with you. So I'm going to share my story concerning domestic violence and abuse. Years ago, I was in a relationship with someone that had children with another person, and they had a bad co-parenting relationship, and I just felt like he was going to somehow blame things on me, and that's what eventually happened. He started lashing out on me because she made him angry. He started a fight with me is when I was telling him, hey, I gotta be to work on time, I need you to come on. And I wasn't yelling at him or nothing. I actually sent him a text message from the car because I was waiting for him to come out the apartment. But then he just blew up with me in a text message, cussing me out. And when I came back home, he had moved his things out. But what ended up happening was, while we was arguing, he had pushed the door on me, and I pushed the door back and it grazed his arm, and then he shoved me in my face and he said, I'll knock your A out if you hit me. So he was doing everything he could to provoke me, and at that point I was so afraid that I called the police. But when I got scared and called the police, it was because he did shove me in my face, but he tried to find a way to evade it. So long story short, I was able to get out the situation where I was able to change my number, change my address, and to never have any contact with him again.